So we together 7 first downs here. We need to change this up fucking Sunday to disruptive quarterback. That's on this offense.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock. They go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a... down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Ocha. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Seminoles need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll sneak it. First and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really
they'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Gets it to him on the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This is a guy that put a
The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Fires left. Finds his man. It's White. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set. Turning it on! He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Noles are threatening in the red zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lucas. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Smashes it between the up. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught behind the line. It's White. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Quarterback adapting. He's in open space downfield. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The Noles want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lucas. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The field goal is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing on the run. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense changing the play. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. And now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing the zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside, you take the running back away. Right away, you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. On play action on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throws into the middle of the field. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Lucas. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella in the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, no! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. Oh, he went over it. Touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. Breaks into the open.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Castellanos. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They've been running it, but now the pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
The play action fake. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Noles! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smug